Welcome to Intermediate Level English Language Arts.
Hi, welcome to English Language Arts. Our topic for today would be using the present tense form of verbs. Our objectives would be to be able to form the S form of verbs in sentences and to be able to use the S form of verbs in sentences, right? So understand first what is the present tense, or to keep it exact, simple present tense. So the simple present tense, class, what do you use it for? When you say simple present tense, use this form of verbs for when you're showing present or habitual action. Take, for example, I always read the paper. His classmates borrow books every day. This is something that's done in the present or something that is done as a habit. You use the simple present tense. You also use it to express a general timeless truths. That means whatever happens, it is always true. Take, for example, water expands when it freezes. Whatever happens, it's true. Whatever day or month or year would be, this will always be true. Or children go to school on weekdays. This is also always true. In whatever country that you live in, children would always go to school on weekdays. This is true. Okay? And then expressing present conditions. So for expressing present conditions, you have his family tends a drugstore. His father works in a government office. This is present right now. Right now, this is what's happening. This is the current condition right now. Okay, and these are your different ways or different times wherein you use situations wherein you use the simple present tense. Now, I could give you a whole list of different rules one step at a time. But to keep it simple and easy to remember, all of the rules can be done with this very basic chart right here. In this chart, you would see it is divided, right? Okay. On the first top ends, we have subject and verb. And for the ones over here at the right side, we have singular and plural. So basically, class, what does this show? This shows that, for example, if the subject is singular, remember, if the subject is singular, it's in its base form. Yes, that means you don't touch the subject. You don't touch the noun. Okay? The verb has to be in S form. S form. Whereas, for example, right, if the subject is plural, remember, if the subject is plural, it is in its S form. That means you add S or ES, or sometimes in the pronoun, like you would say they or we, the verb will be in base form. Again, if the subject is singular, it's in base form, the verb will be in S form. And the opposite happens if the subject is in S form, the verb is in base form. I'll show you an example. Now, this S form works also for be verbs. Remember, your be verbs is are, am. In the present, you have is, are, and am. Here we have an example. She is my friend. Is for singular. Is. I am hungry. Am is for when you start with I. Right? We are excited. We there is plural, therefore you use the verb are. Let's look at the next one, shall we? The boys cook lunch. Wait, oh, sorry, the boy cooks lunch. The boy cooks lunch. Boy is singular. It's in its base form. You don't do anything. You didn't add anything to the word boy. It's as simple as that. And so the verb has to be S form. The S form of cook is cooks. The boy cooks lunch. How about the next one? The children sing songs. Children is plural. Yes, it's the plural of child, children. And so since that is plural, sing. The base form for sing is sing. You don't touch it, you don't add anything, just keep it as is. Sing. Songs. There we go. And that basically is your simple present tense. Again, just a quick recap, right? Use simple present tense for various reasons. Number one is to show present or habitual action. Use it also to express general timeless truth, something that's always true, and to express present conditions. What is your very basic rule? Again, remember your chart. If the subject is singular base form, and then the verb has to be S form. But if your subject is plural, it has to be S form, right? The verb will be base form. Okay? And that basically is ends our lesson for the simple present tense. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.